ABC 7 News at 6. A woman accused of setting fire to her boyfriend's home appears in court.
Plus, state health leaders speak out as Maine grapples with another surge of COVID-19 cases.
And state police crack down on drivers who failed to yield when merging into traffic. We'll have those stories and more as ABC 7 News at 6 starts right now.
This is ABC 7 News at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Beth Jones.
And I'm Peter Dubois. First tonight, a Skowhegan man was indicted today by the Somerset County Grand Jury on multiple charges, including assault on a child less than 6 years and elevated aggravated assault.
20-year-old Dakota Colson is accused of injuring a man in Harmony in early June of 2020 using his ATV. He was indicted on multiple counts of assault in that case. Colson was also indicted on multiple charges for allegedly assaulting his 3-month-old son in March of this year in Skowhegan. Police said at the time of the incident that the child was admitted to the ICU unit of the Barbara Bush Children's Hospital in Portland. Colson is charged with aggravated assault, assault on a child less than 6 years old, and violation of conditions of release.
31-year-old Amber Bean of Skowhegan was also indicted by the Somerset County Grand Jury on 2 drug charges, as well as 1 count each of falsifying physical evidence and criminal forfeiture. Somerset County Sheriff Dale Lancaster said officers went to Bean's Skowhegan home in early February and found 26 grams of heroin, Suboxone strips, and a variety of pills, as well as cash, scales, and drug packaging materials. Sheriff Lancaster said what is believed to be a considerable amount of heroin was also flushed down the toilet and into the town's public sewer system.
On Monday, Kelly Giles was back in court as the prosecution and defense in the case discussed several mental health concerns and the role that plays in the possibility of her actually standing trial. 44-year-old Kelly Giles is charged with criminal mischief and felony arson for allegedly burning her boyfriend's home down. The prosecution has agreed to a mental health evaluation to determine Giles' competency to stand trial. Whether she is deemed competent or not, both sides agree some form of probation should be ordered to address any mental health or drug use concerns.
Trying to find a just, reasonable resolution and helping someone not be in the position again to do a dangerous act, commit a crime or do a dangerous act.
Well, the results from the evaluation will be discussed, if completed, on the next court date. That's on July 6th.
An Exeter woman is facing several felony charges following a high-speed car chase on Saturday night. Holden Police Chief Chris Greeley says 28-year-old Christina Langley allegedly stole a vehicle in Ellsworth shortly after 9:30 p.m. He says they received a report from the Ellsworth PD as officers were engaged in a high-speed pursuit with that stolen vehicle. Holden Police attempted to stop Langley, but she refused to pull over. Greeley says with the help of the Penobscot County Sheriff's Office, they deployed a spike strip causing damage to a tire and bringing the vehicle to a stop in Corinth. He says Langley was taken to the Penobscot County Jail.
Meanwhile, Bangor police have identified those involved in an incident involving a dump truck and a pedestrian on Friday. According to Sergeant Wade Betters, a dump truck driven by 60-year-old Jerry Laverteau of Clifton collided with 66-year-old Jacqueline Capatina of Addison around 1:45 in the afternoon. Laverteau was turning from Buck Street onto Main Street at the time of the accident. Capatina sustained very serious injuries and was rushed to a nearby hospital for emergency medical treatment. Laverteau was uninjured and cooperated with investigators. That investigation is ongoing. No charges have been filed thus far.
Maine continues to see a surge of COVID-19 cases with some of the highest per capita numbers in the entire country. Our Brick Riley shares more about this recent trend.
The state of Maine is currently experiencing another wave of COVID-19 cases.
It's been dramatic over probably the last week and a half that we've seen a significant increase.
According to Jarvis, this is due to several factors, including holiday and graduation gatherings.
As the rest of the country started to see a decrease significantly in cases and started to remove mitigation strategies like requiring masking and things like that, Maine was still pretty significant. Remember, we always lag about 2 to 4 weeks behind the rest of the country when it comes to respiratory diseases.
Jarvis says most of the cases are of the Omicron subvariant BA2.
Unfortunately, every single new strain we've seen has been more infectious, meaning spreads from one person to another person more readily.
When it comes to activities, Jarvis recommends evaluating individual risks and those of the people you come in contact with.
If you have underlying health conditions, you may want to avoid crowded locations. I think it's still safe for people to go shopping and things like that for daily needs. I do again recommend that you wear masks while you're in an indoor public place.
As the summer tourism season approaches, he says the state will likely continue seeing cases due to temporary increases in population.
If you have not yet been vaccinated, please go out and get your primary series taken care of. If you're eligible for a booster shot, strongly consider getting that booster shot or reaching out to your primary care provider to discuss it. Washing your hands frequently and staying home when you're ill. And then if you are going to be gathering out in public, it is now recommended that all of us wear masks when we're in an indoor public place.
Jarvis says he anticipates vaccine and booster eligibility to expand in the next month or so. In Bangor, Brooke Riley, ABC7 and Fox 22.
Well, Maine State Troopers have noticed an increasing amount of drivers failing to yield when entering or leaving a highway. Troop E in Bangor will be raising awareness this month to help reduce the number of accidents. Our Sierra Jordan explains.
Maine State Police will be paying extra attention this month to drivers who fail to yield the right-of-way.
We're really putting an emphasis on the interstate corridor, particularly through Bangor, where you have a bunch of exits from exit 182 all the way up to exit 187.
Lieutenant Johnson says state police have seen several crashes along the ramps on I-95 in Bangor.
What we sometimes see is people on the ramp will expect traffic on the interstate to move over to the passing lane or the adjacent lane. And I think traffic oftentimes does that as a courtesy to allow people on the ramp. We've seen some people expect it and they don't really follow their obligation to yield.
According to Maine's motor vehicles and traffic laws, a person commits a traffic infraction if the driver operates a vehicle past a yield sign and fails to yield the right-of-way to another vehicle. Lieutenant Johnson says anyone who fails to yield will receive a $152 fine, along with 4 points added to your license. However, if it results in a crash, the driver faces a Class E crime.
We checked with the Bureau of Highway Safety, and over the last 5 years on average, about 25,000 crashes are attributable to failure to yield as either a primary or secondary causation factor.
For the month of May, Lieutenant Johnson says the state police will be conducting an enforcement initiative in Bangor to shine a light on traffic safety within the community.
Our troopers will certainly be out like they always are, enforcing the law, but this is something they're specifically going to focus on and trying to make it a kind of a dedicated enforcement initiative and try to ensure voluntary compliance. Sometimes that can be done with a warning. Sometimes there has to be enforcement action like a summons.
I'm Sierra Jordan reporting for ABC7 and Fox 22.
That's certainly something that you and I speak about on a regular basis as we move around the community and travel, back and forth to other locations in New England.
Yeah.
You see it just about every single time you're on the road.
Yeah, I think most drivers out there have experienced that. So, of course, it's very important to remember to, follow all the rules of the road, not just to protect yourself, but others around you as well.
It's especially important, too. A lot of the times the on-ramps are, they're fairly short and, you don't have a lot of space to be let in. So if you don't obey that yield, you put yourself in a difficult situation in more ways than one. So just super important. That yield sign exists for a reason.
Indeed.
All right. Well, something else that exists for a reason, the forecast.
Yes.
And we're excited to see it and see what's coming up this week in terms of conditions. So let's hit pause and take a first look.
Thank you so much. And your first weather is brought to you by Kings Mountain RC. Check out our new location on South Main Street in Brewer. Okay, so not the warmest conditions out there today. I know it's still not looking too bad with some 60s, a couple 70s out there, but we did have some 50s, especially closer to the coast by Rockland with a little bit of that ocean breeze. But overall, we were looking pretty good out there, close to average with more clouds starting to roll in because we have some more rain back in the forecast. Associated with this low pressure system, some rumbles of thunder will be possible tonight. That rain continues tomorrow, but tonight temperatures will continue to drop into the low to mid 50s.
All Alrighty, so a rainy overnight.
Yeah.
Maybe a few boomers as well.
We'll take that. Hey, it could help you sleep, though, if you
Unless you
need
have a
it.
dog who has thunderstorm anxiety.
Oh.
Right
Sorry
here.
about that.
All right. Well, coming up on ABC 7 News at 6, our Jody Hersey takes a look at the rising rate of twins across the country and speaks to Maine mothers about some of the joys and challenges of raising those twins. We'll have that story and much more after the break.
May is Better Hearing Month, and if you are suffering hearing loss, let Wanda Creed, hearing aid specialist at Sula's Hearing Aid Center, introduce you to the all-new Evolve AI, Starkey's complete line of smartphone-connected hearing aids. Evolve AI is loaded with the most innovative technology and clearest sound ever. And during May, you can buy Evolve AI at 50% off MSRP by making an appointment with Wanda at Sula's Hearing Aid Center, 263 State Street, Bangor. For the best boat deals this year, see your favorite brands on the waterfront in Belfast for Hamlin Marine's saltwater boat sale. At Hamlin's Marine, we are powered by Yamaha Outboards, and we have more than 20 boat packages on display from Carolina Skiff, Hurricane, Jeanneau, Scout, Sea Chaser, and Weldcraft, including dinghies on display from Achilles and Puffin. Pre-register today for a chance to win $1,000 worth of Helly Hansen apparel. Go to our website for details.
And come see us at the Belfast Saltwater Boat Sale and our new showroom on the Belfast waterfront.
We live for summer vacation. Even when they're through, we have memories. But after 2 years of staying home, it's time to make more. Let's go where we've wanted to go. Let's see who we've wanted to see. Let's start at Bangor International Airport. Making tomorrow's memories today. The official airport of summer vacations. The official airport of you. FlyBangor.com.
This week on Wheel, we're celebrating the great outdoors. That's worth at least 3 of those. And these nature lovers
love getting outside, backpacking,
camping, hiking, are looking for adventure.
perfect for our outdoor week.
Plus, Pat tells a campfire tale
I have a bird story.
that leaves Vanna
He died?
in stitches. All this week on Wheel of Fortune.
Weekdays at 7 on ABC 7.
If you've been injured in an accident, tell them you mean business.
Welcome back. Well, if you think you're seeing more sets of multiples these days, you'd be right. Twin births have been on the rise in the U.S. for decades now, according to the National Center for Health Statistics. Connecticut actually has the highest rate of twin births, but Maine has its fair share as well. Our Jody Hersey caught up with a few sets of twins and their moms to hear what life with multiples is really like.
I mean, it's chaos a lot of the time, but not all the time. And there's a lot of really special things that come with being a family with twins in it.
Elizabeth Tilton of Hamden basks in the joy of being a mom to 6-year-old twins, Jonathan and Annabelle. There was a time Tilton wasn't sure being a mom was in the cards for her.
We were a family that wasn't sure we were going to be able to have children on our own. So when we found out we were expecting 2, it was a very scary experience, but it was also a wonderful feeling.
An increase in infertility treatments, along with women delaying parenthood to later in life, have both contributed to the rise in multiple births over the years, according to the National Center for Health Statistics. But having twins came as a complete surprise to Sarah Ward, who already had a daughter at home, when her doctor shared she was carrying twin boys.
I remember the first time I was home alone and I had both of them and they both needed to be fed, and that panic or fear of how am I going to do this? And luckily, I have one who is very patient and very laid back.
There are two different kinds of twins, fraternal, which is the most common, and identical. According to babymed.com, approximately 1 in 85 births result in fraternal twins, while 1 in 250 pregnancies result in identical twins. Ward's 10-year-old fraternal twins will be the first to admit they are more different than they are alike.
I don't like skiing. He likes skiing, but I like basketball and he doesn't.
The Tilton twins have more in common. They have the same kindergarten teacher and both enjoy some of the same foods.
We both like cookies and creams. That's good.
Erin Overson, a registered nurse and twin mom herself, says there's just something about twins that fascinates the general public.
You know, as moms, anytime we see a mom with a little one, you know, that's crying or fussy or even just being cute, you know, we all remember what that was like. And then to see someone with two, you know, it's just interesting.
Although raising multiples can be overwhelming, these twin moms say it's been equally rewarding knowing their child has a built-in best friend for life. In Hamden, I'm Jody Hersey for ABC 7 and Fox 22.
Wow, that is so cute. And tomorrow we'll actually be hearing from two very different sets of twin sisters, one pair that's enjoying their senior year of high school and another that's celebrating being 62 years young. So we'll have more on that. But how cute are those kids, you know, to see some of the similarities and differences between the twins, too.
It's very, my brother-in-law is a twin, and you know, when you put David and his sister Linda next to each other, I mean, you can definitely see it. The resemblance just knocks you over for sure, even though they're fraternal, not identical, obviously. But the similarities are very apparent, and they both have really bright, sunshiny personalities and are a lot of fun to be around. So, you know, you can definitely see the commonalities there. I also have twin nephews, and the two of them are actually really different.
Wow. Okay. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Well, very neat to learn about, and congratulations to all of those mothers.
All of those moms.
For their hard work.
Yeah.
All right. Well, still to come on ABC 7 News at 6. The Orono Middle School baseball team unveils a new hat for players and coaches in support of Ukraine.
And in sports, for the second straight year, Husson Baseball is returning to the NCAA tournament. Find out who they'll face in round 1 right after the break.
Looking to haul a new piece of equipment? Homeowners or commercial, Coops Truck and Equipment has the right trailer for you. Coops is the largest dealer of truck flatbeds and hauler bodies in the state and can replace any old rusty bed or outfit any new truck. Our full-service facility can modify all truck and trailers with steel and aluminum fabricators on duty. We are your go-to place for CM truck bodies, H&H trailers, and load trail trailers. For trailers, truck bodies, truck outfitting, and more, it's Coops.
With AAA Insurance, by bundling our home and auto policies, we saved over $450.
And we were shocked at the savings.
When we switched to AAA auto insurance and bundled our policies, we were able to save over $400 every year.
Switch to AAA insurance today, and you could save an average of $483 on auto insurance. Compare that to State Farm, Geico, even Allstate. Call now for your free AAA full picture quote to find out how much you could save.
Well, my passion is hang gliding. I've been doing it for over 30 years, and it's like flying. I mean, it's like everything you always dreamed about. AAA insurance helps us save more.
And do more.
The savings from AAA Insurance has allowed me to pursue my passion of making jewelry. It's great to have a little bit of extra cash to do something that you love.
To find out how much you could save by switching to AAA insurance, call 866-460-1310 for your free AAA full picture quote today. You'll be glad you did.
Summer is here, and with an exciting new Toyota, you can go climbing, paddleboarding, mountain biking, zip lining, camping.
How about napping?
Of course. Sorry, I'll keep it down.
Get 1.75 financing on a rugged Tacoma 4x4, named Best Buy of the Year among midsize pickups. Plus, Tacoma comes with 2 years no-cost maintenance and Toyota Safety Sense.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
Put a little more cash in your bag. Save money with half-off deals at foxbangor.com.
Welcome back to WVII. Well, we've already seen Cooper Flagg get tapped by some of the country's top college basketball programs. There's been UCLA, Michigan, Iowa, and now a team down in Durham, North Carolina has tipped its hand. Flagg announced via Twitter that he has received an offer to play for Coach Shire and the Duke Blue Devils. And for him, this one means even more. He said getting an offer from Duke has been a life goal of his, partly because the Blue Devils have always been a team he's liked and modeled himself after. That said, Flagg still has several years to make a decision, and while Duke is certainly high on the list, receiving this offer and the ones prior have more than anything just added fuel to keep on working.
The more they come in, the more it pushes you to want to work harder, for me at least. I pretty much just use it to motivate you every day and just know that if I stop working now, then it's just not going to work out. So the more success that you have and the more recognition, the more you have to push yourself.
Well said. Couldn't have said it any better myself, so congratulations to Cooper. We'll see what happens in the coming years. Of course, he's going to Florida, but we'll certainly keep in touch as his career progresses. Now to baseball. Last Tuesday, Husson captured its 5th NAC championship in program history, and as defending champions, the Eagles knew very well that it would take even more to return to the NCAA tournament.
Oftentimes, it's merely a metaphor, but for Husson baseball, the phrase target on our backs has been as literal as it gets.
Last year, we kind of made a name for ourselves, and obviously with the coaching change between Coach Harvey and Coach Morris, I think a lot of guys counted us out and didn't think we were going to be exactly as good as we were, and I think we have proved that and then some.
But the mantra was less about their opponents and more a reminder to themselves that as defending NAC champions, every day would be a test.
Just kind of kept us locked in and got us playing, coming to practice, working hard each and every day, because we knew no matter who we were playing, we were getting everybody's best shot.
That focus and that work culminated with Husson's second straight NAC title, downing rival Thomas to punch their ticket to the NCAA tournament.
Good morning and welcome.
At the beginning of the year, this is what we kind of work for. We always talk about it. We just want to get back to this point, so it's good to get back, and just shows all the hard work our team's put in to this point.
On Monday, the Eagles saw their name appear just a couple minutes into the selection show, drawing the Arcadia Knights of Ambler, Pennsylvania.
We just know every team that we're going to be playing is going to be a really good team, so we just want to focus on ourselves. We always talk about it, just play Husson baseball, and that's what we're going to look to do.
Come Friday, it'll be the second time in as many years the Eagles compete in regionals, giving them even more experience in big-time games.
We knew playing tough teams was going to prepare us for where we were headed, and we after we won the conference, obviously we knew we were headed to a regional, so we're not sweating it as bad as we may have been last year. We know our preparation has been right where we need it to be, and we're excited to put it to use.
So congratulations to the Eagles. That game will be on Friday morning. Best of luck going forward. Now we'll switch to some hockey. Jeremy Swayman's season with the Bruins came to an end over the weekend, losing Game 7 to the Hurricanes, but it's not time for the former Black Bear to pull out his fishing gear just yet. Swayman has been added to the United States men's national team, joining John Gillies and Strauss Mann in the goaltender's room. Sway will compete in the International Ice Hockey Federation World Championships going on right now, with Team USA's next game coming versus the United Kingdom this Thursday. So a quick turnaround for Sway. Obviously a successful, we'll call it his first full season with the reins of the Bruins. Best of luck going forward there as well. Alrighty, that's sports. Here's Conrad Sapinski with your full 5-day forecast. Conrad?
Welcome back and happy Monday, everyone. Your main weather is brought to you by Varney Chevrolet. If you are looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle near Bangor or Augusta, then stop by Varney Chevrolet in Pittsfield, just blocks from Interstate 95. Come see what Varney Value is all about. All right, so we had a little bit of cooler temperatures out there today. A little warmer than what we had yesterday with those rain showers, but 60s and 70s are pretty near average. We'll take those any day. But check out Rockland coming in to the upper 50s. So yeah, closer to the coast, just a tad bit cooler temperatures. but not looking too bad out there. The wind is blowing around 5 to 10 miles per hour, gusting near 20 closer to Greenville. But in general, the winds are not looking too bad yet, but they will be on the gusty end, especially in the afternoon hours tomorrow. All across the state, we'll have gusts around 30 miles per hour. So bundle up out there, put on a sweater or two, and that is why we have that small craft advisory that is in effect until the morning hours on Wednesday because of all that wind that will continue to be blowing around left and right until Wednesday morning. But right now we have a little cloud cover out there, and thicker clouds are actually starting to roll on in, especially on the western part of the state. And that is because we have a low right over here from Canada down close to the New York City area. All of that rain will be moving in tonight, and we might actually get a rumble of thunder or two before it all starts to move out in the afternoon to evening hours tomorrow. But tomorrow will be more on the spotty end of rain. The heavier batches of rain will be tonight with that line of thunderstorms moving in. And then by tomorrow, we'll just see some spotty showers here and there that will continue into the afternoon and evening hours tomorrow before we finally clear up by the overnight hours on Tuesday. But tonight, those rain showers will be moving in with temperatures in the low to mid 50s. A rumble or thunder is also possible in most locations with a southeast wind at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Tomorrow, yeah, we will have warmer temperatures in the lower 70s, but that rain will continue to fall. It will be more on the spotty end here and there with the scattered chances of rain, but that wind will be picking up and blowing out of the southwest at 10 to even 20 miles per hour. But our 5-day outlook does show nicer weather is finally back with the rain moving out, and then temperatures start to rise into the 70s and even close to 80 degrees by Saturday.
All right, so most of the week's looking pretty great.
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow and Saturday,
But
we'll
you know
see.
what? We got a good stretch in the middle of the week. We'll take that.
Plus it's Monday. You
Exactly.
never know. All right, still more to come after the break. Stay with us.
Shop Jordan's Furniture now, and it could all be free. Visit Jordans.com.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability, durability, and versatility built in, like #1 selling Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right, Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
Available at Doors Equipment, 1468 Outer Hammond Street, Bangor.
Did you know that it's possible to buy the wrong type of flooring for your home? Whether you're a do-it-yourselfer or professional contractor, the experts at Don DeKalb Mainwood Floors are here to help, offering solid pro advice from choosing the right material and color to installation. Don DeKalb features the highest quality hardwood flooring sourced from lumber right here in Maine, from Maine traditions. Not only will you get a floor you'll love, you'll get a floor that will last. Don DeKalb Mainwood Floors, buy from the best, forget the rest.
Hey, it's Eric from Green Bear 420. We've been in business since 2010 and going strong, so stop in and check us out. We specialize in glass art by over 100 local artists and even have live glass blowing. Plus, we carry incense, novelties, t-shirts, and hard-to-find items. We have tons of local products for the tie-dye wearing person in your circle of friends. Come see us at 531 Moosehead Trail in Newport. And remember, Green Bear 420, it's not just a store, it's a lifestyle.
Selling your home is a big job. You need a team to help pull it off. Real estate is no joke, and these cats ain't laughing.
You know, I think we can get you more for your home.
We just posted your house online and we're already getting great response.
Buy or sell confidently with Mark and Nancy.
Actually, it's Nancy and Mark.
Right, Nancy and Mark Rowe. Experience, personality, results. I'm sold.
If you're looking to buy or sell a home, chances are you have lots of questions. Norm Prouty has answers. Learn some tips and tricks and explore some beautiful homes on the market. The Norm Prouty and Donnell Baker Real Estate Show, Sunday mornings at 6:30 on ABC7.
This week, why is it taking so long for families to get baby formula? Plus, are we prepared for a COVID surge? And will there be a bump in people getting vaccine boosters? More Americans turn to World News Tonight with David Muir, the most watched program on all of television.
The Orono Middle School baseball team unveiled a new hat for players and coaches to wear for the rest of their season today. The hat is the school's color maroon, but it has replaced the logo with a map of Ukraine and its flag's colors, yellow and blue, to show support for the war-torn country. The 8th graders on the team surprised Alex Tatunik, a substitute teacher at the school who's from Ukraine, with his own hat.
They are parts of it. They are helping. They're contributing. They are helping in restoring justice, and I know how much they have awareness about bombardments, about kids dying, spending time in the shelters. So to relate in that such a beautiful and generous way to their peers in Ukraine is absolutely wonderful.
Orono Middle School students fundraised to help the people of Ukraine and have been showing their support in various ways since Russia invaded the country at the end of February. So a very nice gesture of solidarity there.
Absolutely.
All right, folks, that's going to do it for us from everybody here at ABC7. Take care and have a great night.
Good night, everyone.